Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Jukes to get free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Yellow Jackets offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, remember... Just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. Back in motion now. Across the 45 now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly and pick up some nice yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's King. Catch made on the left side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. He hands it to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a quick grab. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Try to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle, but first down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. They're pounding away with the running game. It's first and 10. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's an option look. He decides to keep it here. They'll give it to the running back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's King. Running out of time in the pocket. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This try is no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not. but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got on the third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're
got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. We'll try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll toss it to the back. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Law. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fights off a defender. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. In the clear at the 25. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Will he score here? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And this one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Caught in the flat by the running back. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10.
Let's go. Check.
Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Fights through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Pitch to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here's the second down play. It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.